What's up YouTube? You're watching Faith by Flight. My name is Cole. Welcome to the second video in the series where I talk about the process of becoming a naval officer. I went to MEPS this past week. This is going to be a brief overview of what I experienced and what you may experience as well. The night before MEPS, you're either going to be in your own bed or in the hotel. I was in the hotel, so I'm just going to speak from that experience. What to bring? You're going to need to bring a change of clothes, something to lounge around in at the hotel, and then also a set of clothes for MEPS. Your recruiter's going to tell you what to bring to MEPS. You may have to wear business casual, or you'll be wearing jeans, sweatpants, shorts, whatever you want. Bring some toiletries, so your toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, and then most importantly, deodorant. You will be required to be clean because you're going to be in a large group of people in close proximity, and they're not going to like it if you're stinking up the place with your BO. So wear Deo. Have a good mindset while you're there. There's people already stressed out about disqualifying the next day due to some random medical condition that they may or may not have. So do not talk about the negatives. Don't talk about disqualifying for blah, 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 blah. Just be in good spirits. Have fun while you're there. What to do? Follow the rules first and foremost. If you don't follow the rules, you will get sent home. Socialize a little bit while you're there. There's people from all different branches that are joining up, and then you've also got other enlisted and officer candidates there as well, so it's cool to get to know them. Go to the briefing. There's a briefing that will be held at the hotel, and it's a good idea to attend that because they're going to explain everything that's going to go on the next day. For us, it was wake-up call is going to be at 4:45, and do not come downstairs until that wake-up call. So get a good night's rest while you're there too. I know it'll be fun hanging out with everybody, playing video games, pool, whatever else, but you need to worry about yourself in this circumstance. The day of MEPS, like I said, you're going to have a wake-up call. Make sure you follow the instructions that were given to you the night before. If you wake up before the wake-up call, go ahead and get ready to go. I woke up an hour and a half before and was dressed and ready to go like 30 minutes ahead of time. So make sure you shower, brush your teeth, and you put on your deodorant. That's the main thing. And then after that, you're going to get ready to leave. Once that first wake-up call comes in, you can pack all your stuff, head downstairs. Make sure you double and triple check your room, because once you go downstairs, you're not going to be allowed back up. So make sure you have everything. Then after that, get downstairs, eat your breakfast, drink a lot of water, as much as you can stomach at the time, because that's going to help you later. And then whenever you're on the bus, or if you're driving yourself there, make sure you have your driver's license or your passport that are not expired out, and your social security card out and ready to go. That'll make everything a lot easier as you walk through. Your entry into MEPS, it's very tight security. Make sure you don't have any knives, anything that you're not supposed to have, and no guns. If you do, they're going to take it from you, and you're not going to get it back. So just don't bring anything in that you have questions about. You're going to go through metal detector, and the rest is like a TSA check without the thorough pat down. Then you're going to get fingerprinted. It's for checking in and out of stations. You're going to get a name tag, picture, and then you're going to meet with your military liaison, whatever branch you're with, and then you're going to go and start your next round of paperwork. This paperwork is just to basically solidify some things, that you haven't had so-and-so surgery, whatever else. This is the sheet that your recruiters probably told you to lie on. Use your best judgment. That's all I'm going to say on that. And then they're going to give you rules and orders for the day. So your rules: no sexual harassment, go where you're supposed to go, and then your orders are just, go do these things. Your medical checks for the day: the first thing you'll do is a breathalyzer exiting the room you do your paperwork in. Then you're going to get your blood pressure checked, and then after that, all these stations kind of vary, but you are going to get your blood tested. It's going to be put into a vial, and then it's going to be shipped off, and they're checking for HIV. That's the only thing they said that they're checking for that, but they could be checking for other things. Who knows? Then you're going to get a urinalysis. This is the reason you need to drink a lot of water. If you have to use the restroom in between you getting there up to this point, don't. You'll be way better off. So you're going to get this urinalysis done. If you smoked weed within the past 30 days or taken any other narcotics within the past 4, it will show up positive on this test. Make sure you are drug-free coming into this thing. Also, on the medical sheet before, you will have the opportunity to write down all the medications you're taking. Some of them will pull up a false positive, so they are aware of that. You'll have a hearing test. The Air Force guys in the bottom right of the screen with the headsets on, you're going to have those same headsets and a clicker in your hand. Whenever you hear 3 beeps, you're just going to click the button. Your vision will be checked as well, of course. Standard vision check. Except if you have to get a depth perception check, there's going to be a row of circles. One of the circles will be elevated and you have to tell which one. Then they're going to review your paperwork, and then you get to the dreaded physical section of this. All of the previous stuff took about 3 or 4 hours. It was a long time to get through that thing with just 15 people. So I've learned the definition of hurry up and wait. Now the physical check, what they're checking. Coordination, balance, memory, and then your spine and joints. They want to make sure your spine's aligned, you don't have any whacked curvature, and then making sure your joints aren't inflamed or anything. So if you can do all these things, you're going to be fine. And then guys and gals, if you've done any sports in high school or college, you know what the usual physical is. The only addition to this is they're going to have you turn around, bend over, and spread your cheeks, and they're going to examine, make sure nothing's growing back there. So just be aware of that. And then you're going to figure out if you qual or not past this point. And I'll get into some of the exercises here in a sec. I just want to get through this last section real quick. After qualification, you're going to meet with your liaison and finish your paperwork. That's basically it for the day. And if you're enlisted, I believe you go and take your oath after doing all this, but I did not do it because I was not told to do so. I believe it comes later along the line. So there's that. The advice I have for you, practice your MEPS exercises. You're going to have to do a duck walk. There's plenty of videos on YouTube about that. Go check those out. Walking on your toes. This is on your tiptoes, so the balls of your feet. 5 steps forward, turn around. 5 steps back, turn around, stand there for 5 to 10 seconds. If you can do that, you're fine. The next thing is on your heels and knees, same thing. And then getting up from your knees without the aid of your arms, both your knees have to come up at the same time. It's really not that difficult. Just try to practice it if you can. If you're not exercising or stretching now, you really need to, just so you can make height and weight restraints, and then stretching just so that you're loose and ready to go. And then make sure you eat and drink beforehand. It's going to be a long day. And then relax. That's the most important advice I could give you, is to relax. Everybody's nervous and amped up. If you're nervous about everything, then you're going to perform poorly. So just relax. Take it as it is. They did say that they give waivers for any and all conditions up to a certain point. So there's a ton of waivers out there. You know, if you're going for a pilot slot like I am, there's fewer waivers, obviously. But if you're going for welding or other seaman activities, then you may be able to get a waiver for it. So don't worry about it. And then there's that. So if you have any comments or questions, you know, drop them below. I'll try to answer them or respond to them as quickly as I can. For those of you going to MEPS, good luck to you. Hopefully you qual. If you don't, try not to worry about it too much. If you're not able to make it back, then, you know, at least you tried. And then those of you that are able to get waivers, good on you. So anyways, that's it for me. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.